because Iran has a supreme leader. And that's why I back Israel. I like Persian people. I like Persian people. I like Jewish people. I like Persian people. I like Jewish people. But what I don't like is a supreme leader. I don't like that. I don't like that as a concept. That's why I back Israel. They are just closer to democracy and farther away from supreme leader. I'm anti-supreme leaders. I love Persian people, very intelligent people, great food, brilliant art. Everything Persian is awesome. It's just that currently the Iranian government is run by a supreme leader. I'm anti that. We're spending too much as a nation. We're spending too much money. We're involved in too many wars. And we need a president. We need a leader who's going to have the balls, the cojones, to go into Ukraine and say to the Ukrainian people, hey, I got some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that most of you already speak Russian. That's the good news. The bad news is we don't have any more money for you. We're not saying you shouldn't fight. We're just out of money. It's not that we don't want to help. It's just that people are dying in North Carolina from a hurricane. And so we need to help those people. Dude, people aren't going to want to work in Hollywood anymore, man. Hollywood is going to become like a Subway restaurant. You know how nobody wants to work at a Subway restaurant because of Jared? Hollywood's going to be like that. No one's going to want to work there anymore because of all the weirdos there. And just like a Subway restaurant, now the only people they can get to work there are like Sri Lankan immigrants because they don't know who Jared is. And that's the future of Hollywood. Hollywood soon is going to be run by Sri Lankan immigrants. Hollywood has changed, man. It used to be back in the day. Back in the day, you would get famous, right? Like back in the day, you would become Tom Cruise and you would just get a bunch of money. And you had no idea how. There was a big machine that did everything for you. But nowadays, dude, if you want to be famous, you are the machine. Like you got to sell your own merch. Denzel never had to sell training day t-shirts. He was just given a bunch of money. But dude, nowadays, man, you get these celebrities, these new celebrities. The Hak Tui chick has merch. Very soon enough, the Hak Tui chick is going to be giving actual Hak Tuis for money. Mark my words. Very soon enough. And then she'll have a conversion to Jesus and she'll start selling t-shirts that says, find your one Hak Tui for the Lord. Dude, I saw there's this new special that got put out, this comedy special that got put out by this guy, Ellen DeGeneres. And I've never heard of this dude before, but apparently it's this guy named Ellen. And he's doing comedy and everyone is saying that his special sucks. And I'm just like, hey, don't be a hater. Let this dude, Ellen, give it a shot. Let this dude, Ellen, let him cook. Dude, back when I was in college, man, back in the early 2000s when I was in college, dude, I was a big drinker, man. And I would drink Bud Lights and I would drink like a bottle of Bud Light, right? I'd drink a bottle of Bud Light and then I'd be shit-faced at parties and I'd drink a bottle of Bud Light and then I would take the bottle of Bud Light and I'd lube it up. I'd lube it up with like Vaseline or like KY or something like that. I'd lube it up and then I'd shove it up my ass at parties, dude. And people loved it. I'd do it in front of people at parties. People loved it. And then Bud Light sends one bottle to this Dylan Mulvaney chick. And all of a sudden, now when I do it at parties, people are calling me gay. Like, white culture is very non-homophobic. And so white culture just calls gay things gay. If you go to like a gay bar, they'll be playing music videos and they'll play like 2000s boy bands. They'll play like, it'll be like Backstreet's Back, all right. And they'll play that music video. And it makes sense because you're like, oh, it's 20-something-year-old hot guys. Of course, this gay bar loves that, of course. And I noticed that when like when black culture does the exact same thing, they don't recognize that it's gay. They try to like machismo it up. Like they'll be like it's the N words with attitude or something like that, or they'll be like it's Bone Thugs in Harmony when like really it's the Boner Thugs in Harmony. Or sometimes they'll go to weird lengths to have it not be gay. They'll be like this is the Wu-Tang Clan, and it's like, hey, you're not even Asian. Dude, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, I know what her love language is. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, I know what her love language is. Her love language is whichever one you're not good at, whichever one you suck at, whichever one you need to work on. That is her love language.